Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your cleaning business to six figures and beyond. Pow! So if you don't want to get in trouble with the IRS, this is something I want to talk about. You need normally 5 bank accounts, but I'm going to talk about four that's going to keep you out of trouble with the IRS and keep you out of going out of business. We're going to cross our fingers. So in this video, if this has been something you've done, you've commingled your money, you've gotten your personal, bought something with your business account, or your business bought something personal, vice versa, then this is the video for you. I'm going to explain to you what you need to do, how you need to do it, so that we don't get in trouble with the IRS or your business. Ready? Let's go. First bank account you need is making sure that you set up a bank account that is separate from your personal. Definitely do not commingle. I know a lot of people set up a business account and they have a personal account. So you want to set up a business account where all of your deposits go into ACH, checks, everything. This is going to do several things for you. One, it's going to curb that sensation of sometimes when we're going shopping and we see something personal and we're like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. I've got more money in my business account than in my personal account. You really want to make sure you stop doing that immediately. This is a big red flag to the IRS that they can come on in and start checking out everything you do. So immediately separate those two accounts. Have one account where everything you earn for your cleaning business goes into that account. Checks, ACH deposits, invoices, credit card, everything. Make sure you separate it. If you're going to the store or going somewhere, do not use business for personal and personal for business. Number one. Number two, you want to make sure you have an operations account. Now, in this operations account is where you're going to take the money from where everything goes in and put it into the operations account. This is going to separate your expenses, your marketing, your overhead. This is where all your business, everything you need should come out of that account when you're paying all of your bills. So now you've got two accounts. One, where all the money goes into, and the second one where all the money goes out of. This is going to be all your overhead, insurance, everything except for payroll. Account number 3 is going to be your payroll. When you're doing payroll, even if you're doing it yourself, you want to have a separate account where you put all of your payroll, your employee payroll, the taxes. Even if you're looking to pay yourself, you want to separate that. Now, it can be quite detailed on how to write a check for yourself, take out taxes on yourself, Social Security and all that. I'll put that in another video with more detail. But in this one, you want to make sure that when you do your payroll, you have your payroll taxes, put your sales tax in there, because if you're doing commercial, you're going to have sales tax. You want to make sure that you put all of your payroll, so security, if you only pay once a quarter, or if you have a smaller payroll and you only pay once a quarter, then you want to make sure you put that in there. This is one of the biggest reasons why people get in trouble with the IRS. One of the biggest, we'll say 2. One is the commingling of the funds, and the second is when you spend your payroll money, your sales tax money, because you think you have more because they're all in the same account. Separate those. Now, sure, it's great if you can afford an accountant, a CPA, but a lot of small business owners can't. They cannot afford that when they're just getting started. So you want to make sure that you do your due diligence as the owner of the business and separate as much as you can. The 4th account is going to be that business reserves. We want to put money aside, a percentage of our profit every month. I don't care how small it is. So if things get tight, which normally they will if you stay in business long enough, you want to have something to fall back on. Now, what do those circumstances look like? It could look like you lose an account. We've all lost accounts. We thought that they were going to give us notice. Let's say they go out of business. They can't. And then we have depended on that money for that account. Guess what? That business reserves will be there for you. Or like this pandemic, things change, businesses close down, or there's a shift in the way we do business. This business reserve will be that cushion to get you through. I would suggest setting aside at least 3 to 6 months of your business expenses. That means what you have to pay to keep your business going in your business reserves. Do not touch it. Let it sit there. I like to call it my sleep at night money. This allows me to sleep well at night, where I know that I have money set aside where I can sleep well, because I know that I'm going to be able to get another account to replace the one that I lost. This is also can be your business reserve money for when you're looking to scale your business. You want to grow your business as you have put more profits in there. Increase it. Start increasing the profits 5%, 10%. You'd be surprised how fast that money grows if you're really diligent. Now, I know when I got started, I was all into wanting the new vans, the shiny vans, and definitely bought myself the personal things, had a thing about purses and all that. That's really great to get the cars and all of the stuff. But you really want to make sure that you start to build assets. You can have your business start building, buying real estate. You can start doing stocks and bonds and all kinds of things that are going to get you assets and preserve your wealth. That's what business is about. And you want the value of the business to go up. And that's going to do that when you're having money that you are buying things with your business. Your business can buy things. It can start buying things. You'd be surprised. But guess what? Those are going to be assets and not liabilities. So what you want is the business to make the money, have it valued at a lot, and then your business start buying assets because you've got more money and you're buying assets. You're having the assets buy the liabilities. So the assets from the business are creating wealth where you are then going to buy the liability. Because if you have cars and all that, they really don't appreciate. They depreciate. They go down in value. So you want to get things with your business in your business reserve to bring that value of your business up. One day you may want to sell it, and this is going to create that opportunity. So those are the 4 bank accounts I'd really, really focus on. And then 2 things, like I said, you don't want to do is commingle those. I know it's innocent. It's easy to do. You go somewhere, boom, you buy it with your business credit card. Next thing you know, you may have an audit and the IRS is looking at everything. And what ends up happening is, even if you have the LLC, if you're acting like you're putting all the money together, it's not going to shield you. It's going to, that shield that we get under LLC is not going, as they call piercing the veil. It'll pierce the veil of the LLC if you're putting everything together and anything were to happen where you want that LLC to protect you because it's separate. It's a separate entity from you. That's not going to happen if it looks like everything's coming and going and mingling and all that. So just keep them separate. Put your sales tax money and your payroll money in a separate account. Build that business reserve, and you'd be surprised how much better you will feel if you lose an account or someone is just getting on your nerves and you want to flex that, that business muscle, which you might want to do every now and then when you have a client that's just not worth keeping. They're just like really getting on your nerves, and you know what? I don't need that account because I've got my business reserve set aside. I've got the 6 months set aside where I can at least go a month or 2 without having this account. It feels great. Trust me. So if you want to learn more about all things business, getting to 6 figures and beyond, then make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, and do one more thing. Sign up for my free masterclass. It's a workshop where we get busy, pulling up our sleeves, and doing the work, all about retention, acquisition, and acquiring everything. And I go into what I just talked about, money and all those things to get you to 6 figures and beyond. See you soon. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until next time, be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.